Hello, everyone. My name is Amelia, and I'm a product advocacy lead for ArcGIS Pro.
And I'm Vivian, a product readiness lead.
We are here to discuss new features added to ArcGIS Pro 3.0. This compilation, created by the ArcGIS Pro development teams, shows the new functionality and improvements added to this release.
Let's take a look at the top new features coming to ArcGIS Pro 3.0.
New Start Page. We have made some major changes to the Start page in 3.0. It is a refreshed start experience with more resources provided. At the top right is the user avatar. When you sign in with your ArcGIS Online or ArcGIS Enterprise account, your profile image will now appear. We have also added a few tools to help you find your projects. You can now search the recents list for any project you are looking for. You can also filter by name or date. On right-click, you can remove a project from the list, show the project in File Explorer, or clear the entire list. We have added a dedicated Learn page containing quick start tutorials, information provided through discovery paths, and any other resources you may need to get started with ArcGIS Pro.
New Package Manager. The Python backstage has been renamed to Package Manager. You can now activate an environment from the drop-down menu. From the Environment Manager, you can easily see what environment is initialized or active, and you can even repair, upgrade, and rename environments. After upgrading this to 7 environment, it is now Python 3.9 compatible and can be activated in Pro 3.0.
Maps supported. Maps are now supported in reports. With a subsection activated, a map can be inserted from the ribbon. When inserted into a report header or footer section, the map is static. It can be activated, and its content and extent can be manually modified. Maps inserted into a group header, group footer, or detail subsection are dynamic. The map extent, scale, and rotation can be modified from the element pane.
Neo4j support and improvements. With ArcGIS Knowledge, you can create geographic layouts and link charts displaying entities and their relationships between spatial and non-spatial data. Use the search and filter pane to create selections on the link chart, map, or investigation view, and filter through connected information to explore and refine data. Detect communities to find entities that are closely connected to each other and loosely connected to entities in other communities. And lastly, create knowledge graphs with a NoSQL data store referencing Neo4j.
Export presets. New export presets allow you to more quickly generate exports by opening the export pane with known settings applied. You can choose from existing presets or create your own. Export presets are available for both layouts and maps.
Color Vision Deficiency Simulator. When using colors in your map to indicate different classes or zones, you can use the Color Vision Simulator to see how they will be perceived by someone with a color vision deficiency, like red blindness or green blindness. You can view the original map side by side with the Color Vision simulated version and try new color schemes that can make the map work better for everyone. It is also supported in both 2D and 3D views.
MGWR. The Multiscale Geographically Weighted Regression tool, or MGWR, is a powerful method that can be used for predictive and explanatory purposes. It builds local regression models which use geography to let the coefficients and neighborhoods around each feature vary between explanatory variables. The tool's various outputs can be used to see the predictions, understand how the model performed, and assess where each explanatory variable was found to be meaningful and statistically significant.
New hydrology tools. With new tools, we no longer have to fill sinks to derive flow or extract streams from DEM. We want to find out the path water will follow during rainfall. With current hydrology tools, we have to take a 3-steps approach. We have to fill depressions in the DEM to make the water flow. In ArcGIS Pro 3.0, we're introducing the Stream as Raster tool, which creates the stream network from a DEM without any pre-processing. This also accommodates for areas with large depressions like Alaska. The new tool makes it easier to derive flow directions, flow accumulations, and stream network from a high-resolution DEM without any hydroconditioning.
Improved 3D display and visual control. We updated the animated water symbol in 3D, so it's faster and reacts to scene lighting better. We also added post-processing effects like contrast and vignette, and new styling effects such as pencil sketch, giving you more visual control than ever. You can combine the various display options together and create any kind of look you like.
Buildings and trees. In ArcGIS Pro 3.0, you have access to free worldwide OpenStreetMap 3D data hosted by the Living Atlas. You can choose between thematic and realistic trees. You can explore any place in the world and find features in OpenStreetMap. You can combine the OpenStreetMap 3D layers with your own data by hiding individual features and placing your own buildings, for example.
Infrastructure discipline support. ArcGIS Pro 3.0 now includes civil infrastructure content from CAD and BIM data sources, with more useful attributes and more asset types, like roads, bridges, railways, and terrain surfaces. This release helps you identify design files that are linked together to better understand related data from CAD and BIM projects. ArcGIS Pro now recognizes more geospatial coordinate system definitions within CAD and BIM files that you can use to geolocate your data. All these improvements combine to keep pace with your need to better interoperate and integrate CAD, BIM, and GIS.
Synthetic Aperture Radar Toolset. With the new Synthetic Aperture Radar Toolset, you can create analysis-ready data from Sentinel-1 Level 1 ground range detected products. You can update the orbit data, remove thermal noise, calibrate to beta naught, sigma naught, or gamma naught, and apply radiometric terrain flattening. You can also perform despeckling, apply geometric terrain correction, convert to units of decibels, and finally create a color composite to produce an analysis SAR product ready for interpretation.
Change point detection slope. The change point detection tool in the space-time pattern mining toolbox detects changes in the value of time series data stored in a space-time cube. The tool previously detected changes in mean standard deviation or count, but in ArcGIS Pro 3.0, you can now detect changes in the slope or linear trend of time series values. For example, you can detect changes in the trend of new business applications by U.S. County between 2005 and 2020. Clicking a feature with the Explore tool displays an interactive time series pop-up showing the linear trend within each segment between the change points. The output can also be exported to a 3D feature class to display the change points in 3D.
Credit estimation. At ArcGIS Pro 3.0, you can now estimate credit consumption for batch geocoding operations. This is for ArcGIS Online services using the World Geocoding service. If you open the geocode table pane and populate the tool's inputs, you can click the Estimate Credits button at the top and notice it displays that this will consume 2 credits to geocode. This functionality is also available from the batch geocoding tools in the geoprocessing pane. This includes geocode addresses, as shown here, and it can also be done with geocode file and geocode locations from table.
Publishing from mobile geodatabases. Starting in ArcGIS Pro 3.0, users can publish from a mobile geodatabase to either ArcGIS Enterprise or ArcGIS Online. To publish to ArcGIS Enterprise, ensure your data is registered with the server. Mobile geodatabases only support single-user editing in ArcGIS Enterprise. When you publish to an ArcGIS Online portal, a copy of the data is created, allowing you to edit the published web layer. And those were the top features coming to ArcGIS Pro 3.0.
Thank you for watching.